And out of these dark times came the Gnarly Age, a time where humanoids no longer fear the evil of the Wasteland. You, brave scumdog, are you a rat enough dude to take up arms against the mutants and slime-ridden horrors that lay within the ruins of the Forgotten World? Be cautious, my dude, for these are still times of great bogus peril. May Lord Randy bless your slaughters and keep you red.
Total Carnage!
Original music makes me sick. We'll make it faster, unleash the masters, and make it right for our new dead master. Oh my God, what have we done? The thoughts are redundant, and we just begun. Yes, this is it. Time to commit, and we'll do a guitarist. This is right to our face. Ripping off invisible ways. They put straight in our place. Ripping off invisible ways. Team Void, Ryan Waits. Ripping off invisible ways. This is right to our face. Ripping off invisible ways.
Neon Maniacs, what is up? We're gonna do a little book check and hang out, get some questions answered. I figured we would check the old Kickstarter live on TV here, live in the video scope. Hit the refresh button. Probably my luck, it'll lose a couple on live TV. And nope, still seeing 188 Beckers, 28 hours to go. We're deadly close to that. I can't think of the word. What am I talking about here? Tattoos, getting the tattoos already. So, but that's the big thing. Still 28 hours to go. Tell your friends and family to back so we can get those temporary tattoos. They're going to be super sick. Mork Borg's got selling or buying people tattoos to get Mork Borg on their knuckles. So the best we can do is temporary tattoos. With that being said, I'll just switch over to what I have so far for the Total Carnage edition. Everyone in chat's having a good time. If you got any questions, I'll be checking the chat from time to time here. We'll answer what I can. So, off the bat, got to crack the Monsky, of course. Wouldn't be a Neon Lords stream without some awesome. Should be sponsored by Monster, honestly, but. Alright, yeah, so we got Total Carnage Edition, core rules, added the Predator font with some blood. Everything's all subject to change, of course. Like, I might just look at it and get tired of it, so who knows? Who knows what's going to stick until it's the last second and I have to send it to the printer. And from there, Mutants and Mullets, same. I added a warning sticker. I thought that was pretty cool. I think I'm going to start adding some random stickers throughout the book. That's kind of just like where I started. And just reading chat too at the same time. It's like impossible But I'll work on it. So core rules stays the same. Obviously, the words are still me. And then I'm just going to switch up some of the... oh, David, Midnight Green, look at that. You're thanked right there. I'm going to switch up some of the, obviously the personnel involved is going to change a little bit. Some people are going to stay. Some people are going to go. But you know how it is. Got the iconic first picture. I'm not going to, go, every page for page, but... so iconic, nothing's changed there. Everyone knows. Obviously going to change all... And oh wait, it didn't get changed because in my copy it definitely says space bulk right there. That's weird. Anyway, yeah, so I'll have to check that. This might. Let me just double check. Yeah, I mean, all right, whatever. I definitely switched that. That's weird. Okay. Introduction the same. Yep, see, adding some cool stickers here. And then Rude Robbie is getting his biomechanical upgrade. I think the stickers is a nice touch, actually. Looking at it right now, I think it looks sick. I don't know. What do you guys think? Stickers, Rude, Magood, Robbie Dude. Realistically, I was kind of looking, and it's like, this is it. This is the one. This is the rules of the game. It's literally one page. It's kind of weird. I mean, there's just a couple, obviously, rules here and there, but that's the basic gist of it. Okay, so player section, Rude Robbie upgrade. No change. I'm going to put some... So if you see, big, ugly spaces where there's no art, it's either going to have a bunch of silly stickers or filler art. Moose is tasked with a bunch of... Nice filler. How do I get rid of this bar? Can I move this bar? Is that a thing? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. I just would like it gone. Just like that. Easy. All right. Yep. So, gonna add some stickers or art. Page is fine. Page is fine. Sleeves. Probably just a little cleanup in the old layout section. Rude Robbie again. The Ross Hayes amazing art. We're just going to sit there while I check chat. Nobody's saying anything. Hey, if you got questions, Oh, wait. Interested about the... Yeah. Thrash Metal Bard's coming. He's getting laid out. Hairstyles, no change. No change. Classes, Brewcorn's the same. Probably some filler art right there. All that. Oh, man. Oh, it'd be kind of cool to do, class-specific stickers and, stick them on all these weird open spots. Let's say you chat. Quiet chat. Calm down in there, boys. And maybe a female. Lady, I guess, would be the proper term. Clearly, we don't get a lot in the chat. So then, yeah, same thing. No change. Oh, man, why does it all look so weird? I don't understand. I think I was messing with it, but yeah, definitely stickers and cool stuff. Yeah, filler art. I can't stand seeing empty space. It drives me crazy. Yeah, definitely filler there. Just kind of tightening them up, and then you just end up with a bunch of space, and you gotta fill it with something. First time chat. Yes. Okay. I agree. Oh, it's awesome. Okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on. All right, so moving on. Holy Smiter's the samesies. Noise Thrasher, pay no mind. It's just the beginning of the layout of him. So he's going in, all that blank space for him. Then his class abilities table, his advancement table. Then I think Rude Robbie's gonna say couple words about him. Cast riffs. Instead, that's his spell term. Oh man. Okay, so there's a lot going on in chat. Will the PDF 2 be released to backers before it goes to the printer? So yeah, absolutely. Who's going? That's a good question, Joey. How dope are the trucker hats gonna be? Rad rating out of 5. I would, Yeah, it's 6 out of 5 marrons on the trucker hats. Black Rainbow is hard at work. He is very excited. Brady is his real name. I don't know if he wants that out in the real world, but all 6 of you watching, he'll be all right. He's really excited, working hard. He's been pushing everything out. So starting the printing. I mean, he's just like by himself, so it's like I feel his pain. So that's why no late backing on any of his stuff, because you just don't have the time to do it. War Wizard. So 3 basic rules of the Wasteland. Officially, chugging is always a bonus action has been officially added. A big thing, I didn't really like the stuff will make you a goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus. So I added daggone, so we can be a little bit more PC with it. Not necessarily PC, but like just I want, like we'll cut it down. PG-13 I like to keep it, okay? PG-13. So the same, just the mundane versus exotic weapons is explained. Okay, chat. Yeah, that's another. Same, no change. Fix the table because it's missing the 1 and the 1 in the printed version, of course, because I cannot believe it. I don't know how I missed it. Oh, and then the firearms damage patterns is getting laid out, waiting on the artwork for Moose. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be like the behind the shoulders Contra levels down a firing range. I asked the GF if I could get one, and she said no. I said, hun, if I get a Neon Lords tattoo, I'll be the greatest Neon Maniac for a millennium to come. She said I already was and don't need the tattoo. So I was thinking, since Mark Bohr, you can get Neon Lord on your knuckles. Just saying, Garrett, that's a possibility. So yeah, so firearm damage patterns like Contra behind the shoulder. You're gonna see the big example I talk about all the time is the shotgun. You're gonna see the pattern, the cone pattern, and then like how much damage is dealt, like 1d8 forward, then 1d4 on each side, like the spread of a shotgun round. Realistically a slug, but I mean we're not gonna get like overly technical about which rounds go in. So Bixby's, I did lay a secret hint. You may or may not see actual Bixby loyalty cards printed. Just saying, it might happen somewhere. If you see like smoke, I'm just burning incense. My house isn't on fire. You might not be able to see it. The picture's so low. It's just like actually like crazy smoking. Let's see. That the book doesn't say how much nades cost or what a flashbang does. Yeah, so nades, Silkworm XL. Grenades, I didn't necessarily want to put a price on them originally because I can kind of consider them like a, I guess it doesn't say what a flashbang does. I mean, all right, I'll put that in. Let me write that down. So at first I didn't want to put prices on them because like the only way I was having people doing was finding them, like looting dead bodies, because oh my god, there's post-it notes. Like Coke post Kickstarter table. There's just stuff everywhere. But all right, so but I'm gonna do price on nades price. Then flashbang ability. I mean, I would just okay, I got it. It will be in the update, I promise. Thank you for pointing that out. I would never have thought of that. Let's see what are people saying. Hello, big Marky Crash. Let's see. Silkworm use the yeah. PCs will spam grenades if they can just buy them. That is very true. It's a big reason why I also don't have... Well, I just like the idea of finding them. They do. My Brutal player tosses smoke nades basically every combat. Yeah. So, it's still up for debate. I don't know. What do you think, Silkworm? Think we should price them out? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I'll think about it. But I like the idea of, like, them not being able... It's, like, not something they can just buy. But then again, it kind of doesn't go with everything else because they literally can buy everything else. So, and I really feel like there's some more grenades that can be purchased down the line here. So, yeah, I'll think about it. All right, so then we get to our normal. So everything converted. There's no silver pieces. Everything's 1 gold piece or more for the ease of, because silver pieces was just a boomerang bow tie. That would be beautiful. Silver pieces is just a throwback from the BX, and so I got rid of that. So everything is 1 gold piece or more. Makes it very easy. I'd buy that for $1. Still the same old crap. Arrows are still there because I wanted to get rid of like bows and arrows, but Night Stalkers theoretically would use them. Hyperlux items are still there. So this is like a new spread that got added. It's Bixby's Secret Stash. So it's a lot of stuff that is considered illegal in the humanoid sectors. And if you get caught using them or with them, you could face a street enforcer, execution in the street, or you could spend some time in the ISO cube. So he says, hell no, leave the prices off. That way they could tell these nerd nades are fantastic. Yeah. Okay. You got it, dude. I like it. Less work for me, but I will do the flashbang stuff. So you got barbecue flavored goblin rinds because of, obviously churning up meat grinding goblins has been illegal since the Goblin Accords. So crackle rocks, you can it's like pop rocks. You can actually make a grenade with any energy drink that you have. We got cytoplasm, hyper blended pizza shots, pineapple blurt flavored glug, slime time brand energy, brain scanners, mutant begone spray. You got brain banger rounds, buzzsaw rounds, lightning brass knuckles, laser lance. Finally made it to the book. The blaster master, super scope to add to it. Toxin rounds that I showed the other day. There's some different sludge bombs. Black mass ritual mixtape, where if you listen to these tapes, you could possibly learn some more wizard spells with just listening to the black mass ritual. But there's a chance that they are fake and can summon otherworldly spawns. So yeah, all right. I'll keep it OG with the price of the nades. Rude Robbie back. Some super sick shades. Same. Nothing's changed. Bros for hire. No change. Added a little filler of a mercenary. So this is like, so I put out the big NPC like roundup that kind of people are kind of into for the big table. So yeah, I'll get to it when I get to that because it's getting laid out. So yeah, so I mean everyone knows bro for hire. You got appearance, demeanor, and ability. Pricing, this is all gotta get cleaned up. It's a little too spaced out for me. So then spell pool, spellcasting is the same. But we're gonna have a spell area of effects I talked about sometime. Thank you, Silkworm XL. We haven't even like barely scratched the surface of what I added. So spell areas effects we're gonna show like because I know like in the DM screen 5e has like the wizard like drawing out like the cube and the cones and like areas of effect and all that. So we're gonna have like some drawings. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Probably some interesting, dumb, stupid way that's gonna make me laugh when I'm doing it. Spell section breakdown. So I got 2 examples, different spells, and then I'm labeling and explaining each part. I figured that would probably help because some people, like I was saying, this is actually their first role playing game. And before, like after apologizing about that, I got to realize, well, not after, I don't know, but I got to realize that they might not know like range touch, like to us, that's common sense, but like to people, it's like, well, I don't understand what that means. Or like, so I'm just breaking it all down so people can understand it. So name, level of spell, duration, range, spell check, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows there's going to be a bunch of filler. So the big thing about the War Wizards, well, every spell section, they're just going to get more concise with how they're worded. Just clean them up a little bit. Some of them probably, some of the older ones to the newer ones, there's a vast difference in how they're worded. So just going to clean them up. get them nice. A lot of these areas like this, they're going to be a lot of filler art, like the Lucas Haruken. So more stuff like that. Moose, though. Moose is like doing all the art, all the extra art. Moose is doing it all. Yep. No change. So, Noise Thrasher spells. I don't know if I'm going to add them here or add them in his section. I haven't. Yes. So, clarifying that some Holy Smiter spells are bonus actions to allow the Holy Smiter to cast melee. Yes, so when they cast auras are always cast as bonus actions, which I need to clarify that because that was like something that like kind of like came after the fact. So then it like there's a bunch of stuff. Hey, Big Marky Crash, resubscribe with Prime. Thanks. I don't know if I'm supposed to say it like that, but thanks for the subscription. Appreciate it. I don't know. I'm not a Twitch guy, I guess. But yeah, so that's a big thing. I think like, so Garrett, so I'm thinking like in here, I'll explain auras, because that's like their big thing are auras. So I'm going to explain how all auras are cast as a bonus action. Excellent pickup. I noticed that too, like coming, yeah. And then all these are going to have some nice Holy Smiter art pieces. Excellent. Oh, yeah. I'm still working on upgrading, giving him his facelift. So some of them I've missed. These, nothing's changed here, but a big change is coming eventually. Yep. So combat cheat sheet. I'm not like, it's going to be lined paper and it's going to have like a bunch of doodles and stuff around it. I don't necessarily know if I want to subject like just that little bit, but it's going to be like lined paper and it's going to be like doodles and stuff, and it's going to be here, and then it's going to be in the back, and it's going to be printable, so you can give your players a cheat sheet of different things that they can do, you know, during combat and like the order of combat, kind of like essentially like a player's DM, like a player's GM screen, right? So something they can reference easily on the fly. So it'll be here, like I said, be here in the back with the character sheet, and then available like in the PDF pack, you know, as like something you can download like with the character sheet. So I thought that was pretty cool. So Punishment 90, what is up? Any questions? Feel free to ask. I'm going back and forth as I do it. No change. And then Noise Thrasher getting his stuff all getting ready to go in. I'm not really that font. I don't know if I'm going to use that font yet. I haven't decided. It's just kind of like a placeholder. No changes. Reaction tables, no change. No extra game modes. Balls to the walls, the same. Gig ideas, same. Samesies. The only real big change is the fear, changing this around. Just to, I hated how that page looked. It was like one of the worst pages. All right, cheat sheet, order of operation, combat stuff is always welcome addition. Thank you. Like stats effects, how saves checks works. Good idea. That will be added as well. I never liked how this page looked, the fear chart and everything. So mixing it up, you know, making it clear, like more clear. Yeah, so no change in damage, curses, mutations are the same. Wasteland building, no need to change that. I've used this art like 3 times in the book, so I'm gonna bring it down to 1, and then just Moose is gonna put more stuff in there. As Zoltan, last time I did this, it was pointed out. I don't remember who pointed out, but 3 and 4 should have been flipped, and I went right in and I did that. So they are. It is right. Loot the Dead Dude, the classic Loot the Dead Dude table, still there intact. No changes. The big thing is the Slaughterstones one. I want to like make, like I was kind of playing around with it, make the just make it look better. I think I might have Moose like do some kind of cool like artwork to put the art or the text on. I think it would look cool. Untlik, of course, in all its beautiful glory. History of Neoterra, no changes. Map, no change. Places of interest are the same. Hell World's the same. Slay these creeps. I think I might have added something here. What did I add? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. You'll find it. So let's see. Midnight Green. That's helped my Deathbringer. That's helpful. My Deathbringer forgets about all the. Yeah. So, yeah, everybody can use all those. That's the other thing too. All in, anybody can use all those additional combat and movement. Anybody can use those. Made a clarification on XP. I usually grant 100% or 100%, 100 XP per hit dice killed, and that needs to be divided among. It's a good idea. I agree with XP thing. Really cool player aid. It's really a neat. What do you say then? Hit dice and this needs to be divided between surviving party members, but an official ruling in print. So okay, so you have to made clarification on XP. Usually grant 100 XP per hit dice killed. Oh yeah. I gotta. That is somewhere. Let me backtrack here because I'm pretty sure that did get fixed because there was some discrepancy on XP. Let me just real quick. Sorry. It should be right after this. I think. Watch it not be. Nope. I think it's right here. So 1 XP. Monster slaying May. Your steel never dry. The blood in your enemy's coats blaze. Bloodshed comes with knowledge learned via fight except for 1 HD per creature slain is equal to 10 XP. So you're saying 100? Like, XP is, yeah. 1 XP per HD. I feel 100 XP per HD would be ridiculous because then you could just mow down a bunch of like street trash dudes and then just what do you gain from that, Garrett? Other than a good time. So, as is, I don't know. I think 100's a lot. But, salt to your or whatever. Season to your taste, I believe it is. All right, yeah, so where were we? Okay, no changes here. This is all classic grade A beautiful stuff. Slay these creeps. I think I want to kind of just, clean them up, make sure they look nice. The one thing is, though, so Chud's changed on how we kind of use them. So the Chud artwork is actually getting updated to more of a feast. You ever see the movie Feast? Like more of a naked mole rat goblin, like thrashing teeth and giant nasty slimy claw type dude. Yeah, I was beginning. Oh yeah, it is also in the beginning. I thought it was, but I think 2 XP plus another XP per specialty. Kind of. Yep, exactly. It's like the one thing that like BX. I think BX did a lot of stuff right, but a lot of things are just slowly changing to the neon method. But XP I like. So just a bunch of creatures that I never use. Cyber augmentations, no changes. Appendices, lots of changes here. Arm wrestling's the same. Maybe, I don't know. I think I might go back and I'll change it. I'll keep it. Drunken Brawls. Dumpster diving. D is for dumpster diving. So this is a loot the dead dude table for environments. Mix it up so then it's not like, oh, I want to search this room. And then it's like, okay, cool. Loot the dead dude table, over and over and over. But this, so there's actually 2 extra. So you got loot the dead dude table. You got D is for dumpster diving. And then in this one, you'll have loot the dead dude in space. So it actually varies in degrees of lethality. So this one, every double is booby trapped. Dumpster diving, damn it, this is the best. I appreciate it. Garrett helped me with the name. Credit where credit's due. Me and Garrett I was like, what? It was like, I don't remember what I had. And he was like, dumpster diving. I was like, yep. So then all the different traps, there's going to be a bunch of different traps. 1d8. You can roll a Mega Vortex interdimensional trap. Box opens up a portal to a random dimension, sucks the unlikely person into it on a failed agility. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, on a failed agility save throw. And then like chuds hidden in the dumpster or around the corner. They auto surprise the scum dogs, and then just normal stuff. And then I gotta add a couple more. Don't read that. It's a very cool thing you can find, but I want to surprise people, I don't want to spoil everything. F is for fatalities. I never use it. I never remember, but I'm not a player. So mecha armor is the same. I did add prices. I don't remember. There was something. Oh, your armor class was missing. Mecha table, neon. So yeah, NPC making 101. This is the table that I keep asking. The simpler keeping track of XP is better. That's the worst part of gaming. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't keep track of XP. Got to put claymores in the front of your dumpster. Yeah, that is true. I'm going to put claymores there. That's a good idea. So this is the one that I keep talking to people like, hey, you can add something, and I have it like made with some extra love by the Neon Maniacs. So sleazy as a sleazy does. So just killing NPCs in mega cities is no good. And this is what happens if you just start schwacking, laying some scunion for no reason. You just get an automatic +5 to your sleaze. If anybody's watching, they'll call the cops. But since it's a Detroit Prime, there's like a 10% chance that they respond. So we go appearance on this one, demeanor, and then secrets they may be hiding. So a little spicy hook that you could find, and then items they may have on their persons. Oh, what is chat saying? I'm running a modified Silkworm. I'm running modified. It came from the sewers 2 this weekend. What do you call the movie Chuds are based on? Feast. It's called Chuds. Chud, Silkworm XL, and this is now turning into Raviolis for Randy episode, stands for Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dwellers. And Feast is great too. But Chuds, based on the movie Chud. Chud and Chud 2. Thank you, Joey. See? That's why I got Joey in the chat. Well, I don't. He came willingly. I didn't force him. Power caps are the same. If you want to do power caps, optional initiative, which is actually something that I think is going to moving not forward, but second edition, Neon Lords Extreme. If we ever make it to second edition, 5, 6, 7 years, that might be the initiative, is the power cap way. Cause it makes sense, right? Yeah. Chud, was waiting for a boss encounter for Bud the Chud. Hell yeah. Bud the Chud. Dang, a sentient Chud. That's interesting. All right, moving on. So yeah, I love the initiative idea. Some people actually use it. I'd like to, but I would probably do it more in cons. So online, obviously it's impossible. So I want to be a goblin, and I put congratulations. This is not the hidden class. Nice try, and keep looking, because everyone thinks it is. With all due respect to everybody who thinks it is, makes sense. It's a hidden class. It's page 239. So, Detroit Prime's most wanted list. This is, if you pay $1, this is where you get to put your name. Yeah. I'm hoping that I'm gonna put it out there in an update and stuff, that people actually just don't put Brian. My name's Brian. So no, I want what your Detroit Prime names are going to be, because it's going to be rather than doing the randomization name thing for NPCs, they can pull out names, whatever, I don't know, Vienna Beef, right? So just a random NPC name. Yeah, Power Cap Initiative there's a couple ways to do it. So you do it with Pogs in a bag, and then the Night Stalker one represents the Night Stalker. You pull it out, and it's his turn. And you pull out a monster once the monster's turn, and stuff like that. So, and the OGL, and we get into it. the Space Bulk. Oh man, this thing is a beast. A lot of it's not actually like laid out yet because it's taken me a long time to do it. So I don't know what's going to go here. I don't know if I'm going to keep the transmission going, make it look a little cooler, but something's obviously got to go there because that's a lot of wasted space. It's Bulkhead season, baby. So Chaos Storms, I've gone over this. Key cards, Space Bulks, Chaos Storms. I don't know if we saw the actual Moose Space Bulk art yet. Scumdog Millionaire, absolutely. I love it. That if you Joe, if you don't use that, I'm gonna be very upset with you. If you do or don't, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna put it in there. All right. So then the beginning of this, I've gone through it a few times. The beginning of the book is like if you're gonna run Space Bulk as like you're gonna build your own Space Bulk adventure or run it solo. So you got naming the sucker, Space Bulk hooks, Space Bulk like filling them, and then fill it with the space baddies. Space Bulk name generator. Of course, I don't have a D20, but you got like some great names. Great names. Where is it located? It could be in orbit. It could be crash landing. It could be parked on the moon. That's impounded. I should put impounded on the moon. Deep space, between dimensions, and chaos controlled space. Interesting stuff. So, got a couple. This has got to get fixed. It's a little. Haven't really been around the Space Bulk hooks. You got Fire the Zote. He's going on strike at what the Whammy Burger stand in the Space Bulk, and you have to, because no one wants to deal with a Zote. You have to fire him. Space Crazies. I actually ran with Garrett at AnchorCon. It was a blast. Hyperlux Dude gets mysteriously acquired crazy syndrome. The only serum is on a Space Bulk, and you have to go get it. Slay the Star Vamp. Coffin. Garrett came up with this one. A coffin in the cargo hold that actually has a vampire in it, and you got to kill it. And then Friskers the Cat is the feared bounty hunter. This was a D6 table, but I wanted to expand it to 10, like who hired you, so add a couple more options. And then Friskers, all this stuff. I got to put the, the little slay these creeps plate there and the nice Friskers art and all that. So then you got mini hooks, big money, big prizes. I thought you'd be bigger. Hunters become the hunted. Get hunted by a Carnifex Alpha Prime Hunter, and he is going to kill you. Yeah, absolutely. Event Horizon, for sure, is definitely good for Space Bulk hooks. And then what's the layout of the room? It's the one I ripped right from Thirsty for More, but I'm going to update them, probably in Thirsty for More as well, but make them look more. Hold on, I got a cough. Make them look more sci-fi-esque. I got to talk to Moose, see what he can do, if he can help me, because I probably can't do it, but I'll figure it out. We'll get it done. Make it look awesome. The rooms, all the different rooms. 2D6 tables, my favorite. So you got anything from cryotubes, IsoCube, detention center, Whammy Burger stand, Ship Chapel, Exhilarama Barcade, Xeno Black Market, Tape Drive Bank, Torture Chambers, Cosmic Droid Charging Stations, Bixby's One Stop Shop, or the Outlaw Merchant, containment room for holding viruses, sewage holding vats, like chunks of planets, all that good stuff. Very, very cool. So, and then we go into corridors. Anytime on a D6, you roll the 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 6 1. It's a corridor. And then you roll what kind of corridor. Then if there's an event in that corridor, this, I mean, obviously, like if you really want to go mega random, you could do it. But this is like, solo play. Like you can Space Bulk all day with solo play. So, and then you got doors. What kind of door it is? Since this is a chaos touched environment, you can have regular doors. You can have doors blasted off. So iron banded dungeon doors in there. You could have a door that's a giant pimply blob of flesh. Crystal doors and swoosh doors locked by a key card. Then if you find a blue key card, you could find a blue key card door because there's percentages. And then there's cool stuff that's inside behind blue key cards only. And then you have a 50% chance the door's locked or unlocked because you get a unlocked, locked, blah, 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 blah. And then Spaceball Room description. What's chat saying? That is a spectacular sentence. What do you say? Chopping Mall in space. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, you're right. Chopping Mall in space is in there because Cosmic Droid Charging Station. So then you go through like what's in the cryotubes, what's in the iso cubes, what's in the cargo holds, what's happening in the Miami Burger stand. You know, this is why it takes forever because everything. So I'll show you. So the Captain's Bridge has been turned into a Chaos Champions blood pit where you can challenge the Chaos Champion to the title to I don't remember what you get. You get something. I'd have to find it. So basically, there's 10. You have to kill all 10 champions, and they all randomly. Let's see. One is a Chaos Blood Witch, 4-armed Chaos Beast, a Reptile Chaos Champion, a Movie Star Chaos Champion, a Masked Chaos Champion, a Chaos Champion Shapeshifter, the Shadow Chaos Champion, Cyber Chaos Champion, Crown Champion. So obviously, this guy shoots a spear out of his hand. This one shoots ice out of his hand, if you get my drift. One's named after Noob Saibot, my favorite character in Mortal Kombat. Yes, they're Mortal Kombat characters, okay? So, you got it out of me. So kill all 10 Chaos Champions, and you're the master. You can stay there and fight all day. So, Exhilarama Barcade's getting worked. Polybus is there. I'm obviously going to change that. It's a little messy, and that's a little big. And then, that's where I've been on those because they take forever. Loot the Dead Dude in Space is all done. Space Bulk Environments. So I'm in Chaos Touches. So obviously, some of these have to get effects added, like leaky pipes, exposed electrical conduits, covered in warped stones, double your chances for Chaos Storm's effects. Multicolored fog could be deadly. Okay, yes, I definitely have to change it because that's my notes in there. Out of time environment covered in ice. Strange Xeno writing appears to be from an insane person. Wasteoid graffiti, like the neutrinos. Smells so awful and debuffs everyone in the room. Flesh covered walls. Open to space. Stalactites and stalagmites. Raging chaos storms. All that good stuff, right? What's chat saying? Pandorum is great. Neon Lord's viewing as well, yes. Is there a table for a kind of procedure for crafting? Build a huge gun from scrap. So, that's a good question. I've been tinkering with it because that was like one of the original classes that got, scrapped, pun intended, was like a quartermaster that could kind of like brandish, Dead Rising always comes to mind when you can build like weapons and stuff. So, might be a supplement, or it might show up in the vehicle supplement. I haven't decided. It's definitely something I'm working on, though, for sure. So hold on. The extra space rules, because anytime you go to a space bulk, you may get the space flu, as Garrett knows. So this is what happens if you get the space flu. And if you resolve endurance is bad, you can die from space flu. Just like, you can die from regular flu, right? So no air. What happens if you don't have air? What happens if there's no gravity? What happens if you gain video mania? Because a space bulk's covered in like video monitors and tape decks and all that stuff. So like a normal skull jammer isn't used to it. So what happens if they get video mania, video crazed? There is a Star Grunt, and it explains what the Star Grunt is. Space parasites. Yes, a whole freaking thing about space parasites. What happens if you get a space parasite? You roll on the table. Space drugs. You got crystals, meth, plutonium Nyborg, obviously. Space mold. You can snort space, it's something about huffing the spores, I think, or something. In the space mold. Wandering monsters. What happens if there's you find a wandering monster. Money in space, space bucks, the space currency of the future, or used biochips, much akin to tokens and teeth. So like death planets, just like Savage Worlds, they used biochips as currencies. Space flu, better or worse than Cthulhu? Cuttlefish Cthulhu. Obviously, not as deadly as the Cuttlefish Cthulhu. And then there's loot boxes all around the space bulks that could have randomized things in them. And then effects of the chaos storms. So anytime I know this is because it's a chaos table, so I put it backwards on purpose. So it starts like 12 is the worst, and then negative one's the worst, and then over 12 is the best, but it's like backwards. So anytime you are unfortunate enough to be within a chaos storm, random things can happen. Chaos whispers dark promises in the PC's ear, turning their alignment to chaotic. Minor disturbance in the chaos winds, or like radioactive nature of the chaos winds, causes you to mutate. I know there's one where it like magnetizes all the tokens in your pockets if you still have any on space, and then they you cannot pick them up. They are magnetized to the floor. Chaos mutations table. You get the mark of chaos. You get some slime guts. You grow spore pods all over your body. Your lower torso becomes a slug body. It's more like body horror. Chud pheromonal glands grow in your body. A lot of that stuff. Because, I mean, like, chaos in 40K is, like more along those lines. Cuttlefish Cthulhu is the greatest thing that's ever happened. It's murdered many a people. Outlaw merchant. So there's this guy. Well, he's a robot, sentient killbot. He likes to go by KB. He could show up and sell you some weapons of power, a rare weapon or two, some gas grenades, smoke grenades, Hot Shots brand laser power pack, some different gun attachments, some armor, cybernetic augmentations, auto reapers, mutagen bio enhancement goo, a meat scanner, albino space worm serum, no brand anti-gravity boots, Xeno companions, stuff like that, infrared goggles, grapnel gun. Of course, you gotta have a grapnel gun. And this is like explaining all that. Just keep adding them and adding them. Space bulk items. You got the Slam Sector art ripoff with a power board. So the Bio Space Worm Serum, Auto Reapers, Biochips, explaining all of them. Captain's Pistol, Canned Air. It's all just getting added. It just takes forever. And then, of course, like they got to be in alphabetical order. Then I forget. And Eliminator X Gut Syrup I was just working on that before this. Space Flu Cough Drops. Yeah, and then just my dump spot for stuff. Whammy Burger Cosmic Menu if you want to buy the Whammy Slammy or the Wham Jam or the Quad Stacks. And don't forget to make it sloppy. We got all that stuff in this nice little in-game menu. Fresh to Death in Space. So then this is going to be your government issued spacesuits and what kind of air is in it. Because a government issued spacesuit is going to have stale air in it because, of course, why would the government give you minty fresh or the new car smell? So that's all getting added. Just one person doing it, so it takes me a little bit. So pardon the dust, as they say. Slay these creeps in space. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's the list. I've gone through it a few times, but I'll go through it again. Space Zombies, Star Vampires, Zotes, Star Crusaders, Intergalactic Mormons, Chaos Star Crusaders, Anti-Mormons, Snot Goblins, Man-Eating Plants, Enforcement Droids, Killbots from chopping. Well, they are, but they aren't, because I already have Killbots and Thirsty for More. Orc Cops, you got your standard Orc Cop, you got your Shotgun Cop, and then there's like SWAT Orc Cops. Cryotube Monster. It's like mutates the actual cryotube with the guy in it, and he's like the whole thing becomes a giant conglomerate of mutant mess. Space Pirates, Cube Crazy Perps, especially in their ISO cubes, get hacked or something, they come out swinging. Hybrids are like Gene Stealer Cult. Space Gators, Cosmic Punks, Mutated Chuds, the Grimace. I'm just gonna roll with it and see what happens. Living Brains, Vomit Rats, Chaos Champion stuff, and then the Chaos Witch. And then working on it, there's the Orc Cops. Going to be a nice little section of them. There was when me and Moose did the live feed where he drew it on air. Intergalactic Mormons. Yeah, y'all need to just have a Coke together. I have an idea already for a System Shock. Oh, yeah, System Shock would be dope, too. What a great game. And then just starting to lay them out as the artwork comes. The Death Dealer is there to keep the sizes the same. Death Dealer is obviously in the original book. And then that's the Space Zombie one. Stats don't matter because I haven't done them yet in there. That's just the whatever, just to get them spaced. And then that is it. I haven't even put the adventure part in yet because it's taken me forever to get this far. Well, not forever. It's actually a considerable amount of work done. And then the new character sheet. So another thing I was going to put, like, so this is like the end, and then we'll do the combat quick sheet. And then in the Space Bulk proper, I was going to do like the, what is this? Oh, the pen. Oh my God. It Came from the Sewers 2, how it has like the grid. I'm going to do a, Space Bulk one. Space Bulk, it's like, it'll be like on a CRT type screen, and then you can like, like map your way out. So let's see. Our Space Gators just very professional. Got their shit together with Meth Gators from the future. Maybe. Thank you, Jay. So, yeah, basically that is it. That is the what's going on with the state of the book. I mean, there a lot more work to do, but a lot of work has been done. It's going in the right way, I guess. I don't know how you would say it. It's progressing very well. I'm very happy with it. And if you got any questions, Spice Folding Spice Gators. Meth Gators are fallen Space Gators. Very interesting. Are they, though? Meth Gators. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. They got new choppers because the old ones fell out. I guess chat likes the Space Gators. I just thought it was funny. It's like, what would be funny in space? Do we know when the print version is supposed to arrive? So, I have it slated for April on the Kickstarter. Just, it won't take me long to finish. And then Moose is like just churning out the art. So a lot of times, like, because I mean, I have it all written in a Google Doc, but like laying it out, I need to get the art to finally fully see it. So he's turning it out. April, I would say, would be the latest. It really depends on the Black Rainbow's side of things. If he can churn it out, I mean, we could get it out earlier, a couple months earlier, maybe. But April at the latest. I'll stick to that April. It's going to be easy because once like I get like the book done, and then we're slated to send it to the printer in October. Printing times right now are a nightmare for all Kickstarter projects. Yep. The last one was too. So that's why I'm planning on sending it final print in October. So we got plenty of time to finish what me and Moose have to get them to the printer, because there's a lot of additional stuff I have to tell them, of course, because it wouldn't be a Neon Lords book without some headache with printers. And then there's a lot of extra stuff I can't talk about, like the Neon Maniacs Eyes Only pack. I can't even talk about it on here without spoiling, but there's a lot of stuff that's getting worked on that. But the biggest thing is going to be getting the book, because that's obviously going to take the longest. But like the packs are going to be quick and easy. There's a lot of cool stuff. And then like the 10 golden tickets, gonna get those and then randomly insert them into books. So yeah, it'll be a good time. So I got 5 more minutes. I'm gonna do a clean hour, see if I can do it for Joey. So if anybody has any questions, I am here to answer for 5 more minutes. While we're here, let's go head over to the head over to the Kickstarter. See if there's anything on the Kickstarter. refresh. Nope. Same. That's all right. Usually it's usually it's a like I go to bed and wake up and there's a bunch of stuff. A lot of people. When is the deadline for Lord Randy's Acolyte pledges? I don't sleep. For the character art. So, that's a good question. So, I want to get with Moose about that because that's all. The Lord Randy's is his. So, okay. Punishment. Lord Rand or the Acolytes. Moose's side of it, and I assume once like the money is cleared, we'll find out all of them, and I'll send out a survey through Kickstarter to the Acolytes, and then start getting the stuff, and then see like if they want to get them like sent via email or how they want to get them delivered, and then ask if they're willing, because I know some people want their art in the book, some people may not. I haven't talked to everybody about it. So then from there, we'll distribute the art out. It'll go into the book. It won't go in the book. You know, it depends on the person. It'll like be shown off and won't be shown off. You know, I'm okay. If you don't want it, if you want it, it's just like some Moose art. That's awesome. But and you want to be personal about it, hey, I'm all for it. So we'll figure that out. And then what are the golden tickets for? Well, Jared, the golden tickets, 10 lucky people will get to tour the Glug Chug Factory and me as your tour guide. So it'll be essentially a 10-person Zoom game through a tour of the Glug Chug Factory. Cyber Eddie Murphy. By Cyber Eddie Murphy, Joe, are you asking for like a cyber skin Eddie Murphy? Because that could be doable. Or a Bo Jackson one. Because like there's that class. I've been trying to do a class of like you know, like back in the 80s and 90s, they always had all like sports guys and like action things. So you always had like a guy who like the refrigerator pair is in Joe's, and I think there was like a Wayne Gretzky something. So like you got a guy who uses like hockey sticks and stuff as weapons. Not really like Casey Jones, but more like hitting like different kinds of pucks. And then like a guy with footballs, and so I definitely want to do something like that still. So they'd be like, you know, from our time, but then added to the future. So it's like every other cartoon that always has like Captain and the Game Master like gets sucked into the world. Brudicorn Donkey's not gonna happen. You can do that if you want. I hate Shrek. I am an anti-Shrek guy. So y'all can, if you want to do it, by all means go for it. And the Boz, yes, Joey, thank you. The Boz has got to happen. I want to get the Boz somehow in the game. I want to talk to the Boz. I want the Boz to hang out. Zebracorns. No, you guys are it's just being ridiculous. I mean, really. The Boz is on my list. I want to do Boz. I'll resurrect that class. I think once you get settled down and I have like a little bit of a chance to do something for fun, I want to do the sports. I haven't decided what I want to name it or anything, but that'd be cool. So then you get to pick your sport and have like a loadout of different like sports related weaponry that you can use. Yeah. Yanking chains. Yeah. Gotcha. So 1 minute to go. Thanks guys for hanging out. It was very fun. I cranked out through it. So real quick, so what do you guys think so far? Looking good? Everything looking all right? Like a Casey Jones Street Vigilante class? Yeah, you could do it as that too. Curling as a sport? Damn you. Would that be wild, right? Thank you, Punishment. Appreciate it. Looks amazing. Thank you, Big Maki. Looks good. Blood curling. Not a bad idea. Thank you, Midnight. Looks good. So, I mean, and then, like, it's going to look even better. Like, once the another editor goes through and does it. And then before printing, I'll send out the see what the Neon Maniacs think. And then, and then we'll get it to the printer, do all that stuff. And then I know the next big thing. Thanks, Jay. Looking freaking amazing. Can't wait to get into the dead bulk. Absolutely. So, yeah, and then we'll just get it going. We'll just keep Ultimate Warrior armband tassels as a magic item. Yeah, sounds great. I love it. Looks good. Space Bulk looks awesome. Thank you. I'm actually like pretty happy about Space Bulk, even how it's like not even halfway done, but I just keep adding stuff. It's just like every page, like going down through the pages is just super fun to do. So I don't mind adding, as long as it's like good. But yeah, so thank you, Garrett. So with that being said, I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna refresh the Kickstarter about 13 more times. But from there, I will, I'm not even going to hit you with the outro. I'm going to bumper out into the offline. So have a good night, everybody. I will see you later. Bye.
Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland will be right back. But first, a word from our sponsors.